Hello and welcome to StopFake News. I'm Austin Charron, a PhD candidate from the University of Kansas, and I'm pleased to be this week's guest anchor for StopFake News. Russian and pro-Russian media have falsely reported that Ukrainian citizens will soon be trained to take part in Syria's civil war, but they base this information solely on a forged document. On October 21st, the separatist website Newsfront posted an alleged scan of an official document from Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council. It states that the council decided on October 13th, in a document dated October 16th, to train Ukrainian soldiers for volunteer battalions in order to send them to Syria to assist opposition forces. The document is allegedly signed by the Secretary of the Council, Alexander Turchinov, and addressed to the Internal Affairs Minister, the Defense Minister, and the commander of the Volunteer Right Sector Battalion. The news was then reposted by other sites. The document published by Newsfront, however, has several mistakes that prove that it is forged. The surname of the Right Sector commander is misspelled. The official name of Syria is the Syrian Arab Republic, not simply Syrian Republic as it is written in the document. Ukrainian armed volunteer formations have been called territorial defense battalions since April 2015. The text of the document also contains several phrases borrowed from the Russian language. And finally, the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine did not hold meetings on October 13th and 16th. On October 13th, Turchinov had a meeting with a U.S. congressional delegation. On October 16th, he visited training facilities for police special forces near Kiev. Recently, several fake stories have emerged regarding Polish and Ukrainian territories. In one case, pro-Russian media falsely reported that Polish President Andrzej Duda had called for Poles to be ready to fight for former Polish lands. The alleged source was Polish anchorwoman Elżbieta Jaworowicz, who, it was claimed, had reported on the Reporters Affair program on the TVP1 television network on the supposed speech made by Duda in the Polish city of Sejm. Other media outlets then picked up the story. The Polish website Independent Political Diary also cited the alleged remarks by the Polish president, but by giving the Ukrainian news agency Union as its source. There has never been such news on the Union website, however. In fact, Jaworowicz made no mention of the speech on Reporters Affair. The program is actually a weekly, non-political talk show. Video recordings with descriptions of the last program are available on the TVP1 website. The official website of the Polish president also does not mention any recent speech made by Duda in Sejm. Moreover, the current Sejm government assembly had not been working as of October 9th, as the parliamentary elections were held in Poland on October 25th. In a parallel fake news item, Russian media incorrectly reported that after the signing of the European Union Association Agreement, Ukraine would be obliged to return former Polish property and lands. The issue was raised on October 19th when Konrad Rękas, head of the Polish non-governmental organization Restitution of Borderlands, announced that he was filing claim in Ukrainian courts in order to facilitate the return of the property of Poles who had lived in the territory of modern Ukraine before the Second World War. According to the founders, this organization was established due to the fact that Ukraine signed the European Union Association Agreement that provides a fair solution to these problems, Russian news agency TASS reported. The story was also carried by other media. Indeed, Rękas made such a statement, but the fact is that the agreement between Ukraine and the EU does not carry obligations for Ukraine to return lands or property to citizens of EU countries. It is also worth mentioning that Rękas is a vice president of the pro-Russian Polish party Jnana. This information can be found on the party's website. StopFake has analyzed the association agreement as well as the general legislation of the EU and found that it does not address the issue of restitution. To make restitution possible, Ukraine must adopt a law on it. Other countries should then adopt a corresponding law separately and define the conditions of restitution. If Rękas or his organization files a suit in a Ukrainian court or the European Court of Human Rights, the case will be thrown out under Ukrainian law and existing international precedents. These are just some of the most recent bogus stories concerning Ukraine. To keep up to date with exposed fakes, please visit StopFake's website. And also please let StopFake know about any reports you think that need to be checked out or verified. I'm Austin Charron, and I'm pleased to have presented you with some of this week's exposed fakes.